Number 2 of the best people in Underground.
Because he gets to go twice.
Yes, Ray, which is my cousin. The person that actually taught me pretty much everything I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! And actually got me... I wouldn't be as good as I am today if I would never learn C for C and that whole concept if it wasn't thanks to him. And he was the most cockiest person in Underground. He was like the prophet of Underground mixed with the most cockiest member of Underground. Because he had 2 decks that he mainly used. Exodia and his Armed Dragon deck. With Armed Dragon level 3, 5, 7, never really used 10. And then that was when Dark Armed Dragon was released. It was just like, the moment when people would see Armed Dragon hit the field, they were like, fuck. And it's funny because Armed Dragon sounds like such a shitty ass card, and it was just like, I was just like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a problem. I knew once I would see one of those Armed Dragon cards, I was like, fuck. He remembers, because remember there was that time frame where I was just like, oh Evan, you don't know how good Armed Dragon levels, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, and 7 are. I was like, do you have a Armed Dragon level 7? Remember when I wanted to play? I wanted to play it just because I was just like so inspired. But then I decided against it because I was just like, he's going to do it his own way. I have to make my own way. So that's when I made C for Z. But he himself, I know, even though he doesn't play anymore, thanks to what thanks to what Paul did, he doesn't play anymore. But if he did play, I would still say he would probably be able to kick my ass from one side of the room to the other. So that's why I say it's funny because growing up with Ray, he loved him and hated his own cousin. He hated me, but said, oh, this Spidey guy, he's pretty original. I like him. You should learn something, Anthony, from this guy.
Hey, I can always agree with that.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fireworks.